Welcome to the Jambi Show. We got to get better music. Can we just get sued? We'll just get sued. Throw some Metallica on there.
It's not even the suing part that sucks. It's our videos get taken off YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about we just get Mike over here and he just jams something? It's just, that is like, it's like Jim Rome. He's famous sports guy. And he's had a show for like 30-something years. And I cannot stand his opening song because it's like the same shit that we have. And it's so lame. And I know he knows it's lame. And it's like, I think it's from Revenge of the Nerds. And all it is this lame, dry, and it just goes, up all night, up all night. Has nothing to do with anything. And for 30-some years, that's what he starts all his shows with.
There's a bunch of different songs we can pick from.
It's amazing. Speaking of songs, or song people, songwriters of such people that do such things. Garth fucking Brooks. Well, go woke, go broke does not really apply to Garth Brooks because, excuse the phone, because he's fucking richer than shit, but he called everybody who is on board with the transgender movement, basically his country music fans, a bunch of assholes. So Garth's new song is I Got Friends in No Places. Yeah, his bar was opening, grand opening, and like 10 people showed up because he's serving Bud Light. He basically said everybody's an asshole who bans Bud Light. And I think it stems back to when he started out, his sister is lesbian, and she's not trans, but I don't know. But he's not going to go poor. I mean, they said he is so rich that his grandchildren's grandchildren will never have to fucking lift a finger. So, but yeah, the tour's over. The comeback's over, Garth. It's all over. Go home and eat. Trisha's cooking, you fat bastard. So, yeah, that was a short-lived comeback for the Garthmeister, which is sad. I saw him before he ruined his comeback in San Jose. It was a good concert. Good stuff. Good stuff from Garth. Garthy. Yeah, they had a little thing on Supreme Court today. There'll be no more affirmative action. That has been kiboshed. So everybody gets into college on their own merit. And people weren't happy about that. Especially old Sleepy Joe. Yeah. Fucking guy. First of all, Joe this week referred to Ukraine as Iraq twice. Not once. Twice. Russia versus Iraq. He's going to say some shit like that to the wrong people and get some other country in some fucked up war they don't even know they're in. Like, what? Wait a minute. We never say we don't like the Russia. Yeah. So, anyway, he's not very happy about the Supreme Court ruling on affirmative action. That is no longer. Hey, if you're an athlete, get a scholarship. Doesn't matter. I did. And I'm Spanish. I would have got it anyway. So my sister did. But either way, it's fair. Now it's equal. It's fucking fair. And the way it was working now, it was working not in white or Asian favor. It was actually reversed. Now it's all equal. And of course, the fucking fat sows on The View had to say some shit. Fucking Whoopi Goldberg once again. She's well, they might as well not. Pretty soon they're not going to let women in college. See, this is the retarded thinking I'm talking about. Whoopi. Schwoopi. And she wants to be the new Pat Sajak, too. What? Come on. Whoopi, just go home, man. Go home, Whoopi. Go make Sister Act 7. It's the only good you ever brought to this world. You're just a disgrace to comedians all over the world with your woke movement weirdness. And your ginormous ass. That thing's got to be huge. I think there's like 4 seats under that whoopee ass. And then you got fucking Joy Blowhard. Just someone whack her. You know, she's Italian. Someone just in the Italian, there's got to be a family that doesn't like her family. Just fucking whack her. Get her out of her misery. And the rest of them aren't important enough to whack. A lot of whacking going on in that sentence. So, Garth, yeah, he's toast. No more affirmative action. So just be fucking smart enough to get into college. That's all you got to do. Or be fucking good at your sport. Man, speaking of good, I used to be good at sports. I used to be good at basic walking. I am getting fat. I'm going to start some swim training next week. We got dog barking. Hopefully that'll go good. I'm going to do it with Miss K. Going to do some swimming. So, I don't know, man. Neuropathy's a motherfucker, but I got to lose some fucking weight. I'm 5'9", and I weigh way too much for 5'9". I'm a nose tackle, once was running back, but hopefully the swimming thing goes good. You know, I'm taking the supplements, you know, trying to do, you know, you see fucking RFK Jr. out there all fucking yoked, and you're like, I'm sitting on the couch eating a Twinkie going, oh, I'm fucking pathetic. I'm so pathetic. Look at RFK. He's all rippled. Here's an interesting fact that I found out. A lot of people have been calling Trump for years, since he started running. Fake news. That he's a racist. I even have friends. I have a friend of mine. He's black. Far as I know. He's been black all his life. He's never changed colors, as far as I've known. Anyway, we were talking one day, and I just mentioned, yeah, you know, I'm voting for Trump. He's like, oh, voting for that guy, huh? He's a racist. I'm like, this is the perception, and this is what bothers. Did you know that out of all the living presidents, right now, all the living ones, Donald Trump is the only one whose family has no ties to slave ownership, meaning his family's never owned, in the history of the Trumps, his family's never owned slaves. Never. No slave owning for the Trumps. Everybody else, the Clintons, the Bushes, Barack Obamas. Oh yeah, Barack Obama, the black president. Oh, his family owned slaves too. See, man, yeah. Did not see that coming, did you? Can you imagine? Oh, Barack would have to pay reparations. That's some good shit, man. Yeah, not old Donald, though. He's not a fucking racist. He's done more for black people than most presidents have ever have. Black unemployment rate was at an all-time low. It was great. Black people love Trump. He gets down with the boogie. I'm telling you. So, you idiots who just spout. See, this is how shit gets started. You don't know a person, and you just hear this. You hear rumors, right? Fucking birds circling, chirp, 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 chirp. Fuck. I always made it a rule. I'm not going to get on someone's shit until I know facts. If I don't see it, I don't know it, I ain't going to say it. So, just stop doing that. If people would just stop doing shit without knowing the facts, then we can all have a better country. But no, you just sit there and go, Joe Biden says it's wonderful what he's doing. If it's so, okay, here's a perfect example of Joe Biden. Now he's going after pizza ovens. Come on, people. In your lifetime, did you actually say, you know what, man? If anything, I fucking hope we abolish the pizza oven. It's killing America. You fucking kidding me? Listen, people. I just saw a whole deal. Joe Rogan had this fucking world-renowned scientist on. His name escapes me. I apologize to him, and I apologize to Joe for Rogan, not Biden. Biden can suck a dick. Apologize to Joe Rogan for not having the fucking exact details. But Very informative. And yeah, it global warming is a ruse. It's not happening. The planet is not dying. It hasn't been dying. Nothing's melting. It's not gonna melt. Fucking the only thing that's melting is a tuna melt in your butt crack. Okay? Get it through your fucking dumbass thick skulls. Global warming is not occurring. Okay? Fucking quit tripping over shit that's not happening. Quit trying to eliminate gas stoves and fossil fuels. You know why the country's broke? Because you're trying to eliminate the shit that's naturally here. It's here. We can be flourishing. God put all the shit we needed for us Americans in our soil. He did that shit on purpose so we could flourish. It's all right here. We have oil. We have gold. We have minerals. We got it all. It's right here. We just take it and we live great. No, we don't want to do that. We want to go overseas and we want to fucking pay them for shit that we already have. What fucking mucky fuck dick waddle bullshit kind of fucking sense does that make? Dave Durr. It's an old buddy of mine. I can say it. I haven't spoken to him in years. Fuck it. It's my Dave Durr joke. Durr. His name was actually Dave Durr. I don't know. Poor guy. Anyway, yeah. I mean, come on. We have all that shit here. People, I don't. No bracking. No drilling offshores. It'll kill the whale. Okay, all your windmills, you dick waddles, are killing the whales. They're all fucking confused. You know why? Because whales use sonar, and all those turbines out there going in the water, and they're all fucking swimming around in circles going, you're fucking us up, and you're making us nuts, and we're running into shit. You know why? Now they're attacking your ships. That shit is going down for real. All of a sudden, they're just like, you know what? You're fucking with us. We're going to fuck with you. Ships in the water, fucking whales in the water, fucking just like old fucking captain from Jaws said, you in the water, shark in the water. You're dead in the water. Not exactly how he said it, but you know what I'm saying. Mr. Hooba. Yeah, that's all I know. Anyway, so don't give me global fucking warming. It's the opposite. You're killing the planet because the batteries that it takes to make your little green little engines and everybody by 2030 is going to be driving a ZME super electric car bullshit. You think all these fucking redneck Americans like myself and my sons and everyone are going to be like zipping around with a silent fucking... No. It's going to be rum, bah, 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 bah. Gasoline bitches, diesel bitches, because it's America. And it's better for America. It's not killing the environment. It's not killing shit. You know who's dying? Are the fucking little 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 10-year-olds out there in Africa busting their asses, digging for the cobalt to make the batteries for all your turbines and all your little electric cars and all the electric shit that you want. And the electric cars and all that shit is a disaster waiting to happen. Go, drive one across country. Tell me how it goes. Just tell me how it goes. People, I don't know, man. Don't fuck with my pizza, man. Don't be fucking with my pizza. Old Buddha J says, traveling's going to be a little harsh. Fucking guy. This guy's the worst transportation officer ever elected. And he's like, it's going to be okay. My flight actually got delayed a couple times. Yeah. No, actually, it's going to be brutal. It's already brutal, and it's fucking 4th of July. Don't travel, people. Drive. I know you can't fucking drive to Hawaii, so don't ask me stupid questions. Excuse me. I just swallowed a pterodactyl. But, you know, if you're traveling within the U.S., just fucking buckle down, get an RV, drive it. Flights are going to be fucking horrendous. And if you want to try it, I don't give a fuck. I ain't going to do it. Probably going to fly to Phoenix, but probably going to drive to Phoenix. Because I haven't been to Arizona, and I would like to check it out. But I'm going to wait till it's not so fucking hot, man. It's fucking hot in the fucking summer. So I'm going to go check out the Arizona area. Speaking of hot areas, Texas is just getting fucking hit with the fucking homeless all of a sudden. They're taking over Austin, Texas. Texas ain't used to fucking homeless people like that. 10,000. They got 170 camps set up in nice areas where people trail walk and camp and shit. Well, they got campers now. 10,000 of them. Looks like Pelosi's backyard in Frisco. It's not very. You know, it's weird. Lately, the last month, I was thinking about this today. Boy, they are getting us left and right with distractions lately. There's something going on. There's something big going on. I can't put my finger on it right now. But there's something going on because, first of all, Canada's on fire. And then, poof, Canada's not on fire. A lot of smoke in New York. And then, no smoke. It's like a light switch all of a sudden. There's aliens. Everyone's talking about aliens. And the guy came out, oh, there's aliens, yay. And then people are like, oh, all over TikTok. And there's aliens in the sky everywhere. And then, poof, no aliens. No one's talking about aliens again anymore. Fires are gone. Aliens are gone. And the new trend is people getting ready for war. Now, that, my friends, is imminent. There's going to be war. Unfortunately. War is imminent. Now, I don't know where, but it's going to happen. Nation will rise against nation. And it's not going to be pretty. War never is. And it's unfortunate, but this pimple has been festering for too long. And Joe has got it so festered, and we look like a bunch of fucking idiots. And we might not even be directly involved, but we're going to be involved somehow. I'm going to guess. My biggest guess, I'm not really worried about the whole Ukraine-Russia thing. I think that's more, that's between them, you know? I think China wants Taiwan. I think they want Taiwan bad. They're like, hey, that's ours. And we're sitting there going, no, not really. And China's like, you know what? Y'all a bunch of fucking weirdos now, so we're going to take it. We're taking it. And we're going to... So I'm thinking... They are going to take it. And we're going to lose some guys. We're going to lose some men and women. Because it's going to be a jungle fight and a sea fight. It's not going to happen on our own ground. It's going to happen overseas. I don't know. I could be wrong. Perfect scenario, no war. Biden resigns or they kick him out. Kamala Harris goes missing. And they just put Trump in there because he's the best man for the job and he'll fix all this shit. 24 hours, he said he could fix it. And I believe him. I do. He'll just go around and, hey, knock this shit off. All right? Remember? Big man's back in the house. We're fucking around. I've been watching a lot of weird shows lately. Florida is you know, I want to go to Florida. I've never been to Florida. I want to go to Florida just to see the fucking wildlife. Because apparently that shit is better than a zoo. They got this on Animal Planet. They got the show with the fucking. They got a team. All they do is go out and fucking capture snakes. Because I guess Florida is fucking infested with fucking anacondas. They got the Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake, was most deadliest rattlesnake. They got black mamas. Are you kidding me? Black mama. You walk by a black mama, you dead. You're like, oh, black mama. You name it. Basically, it's the state of snake death. Plus the alligators, you know, fucking crocodiles everywhere. I can't imagine living there. You know, you go outside and, hey, let's go swimming. Oh, there's an anaconda in the pool. Call the people. It actually is not even far-fetched for me to say it. I've seen it. It happens. I just like to go to work every day. Come home. Or maybe you don't even come home, you know. So your wife gets a knock on the door and it's your co-worker and like, yeah, Jenny, sorry to say, Bob got swallowed up by a gator today. Now, I'd like to say we were able to retrieve Bob. That gator just took off with him down the swamp. He's part of the swamp now, Jenny. I mean, that shit probably happens. I don't know. What a wild job, though. What a wild job. I thought Steve Irwin was fucking crazy, but, you know, the more I look at Steve Irwin, I think some of that shit was, like, not all... I don't know who's telling the truth in some of the... Because these guys will, like, one or two guys will jump on a gator, like one or two. And then back in Steve Irwin's day, there's, like, 12 guys on a gator. So I'm like, did Steve Irwin over-dramatize that shit? It's like, Steve had, like, 14 guys on one gator. And these motherfuckers have like 2. Like, take 2 over here. But Steve had like 37 over here. I don't know. Were the gators more strong back then than they are now? I don't know. I don't know. It's an observation. I also watch, I don't understand Naked and Afraid. I figured it out though. You're never in danger. All the pictures they show, the fucking wild lions and fucking shit. If you look at the pictures carefully, it's fucking Mutual of Omaha. Like they took it off their TV of a leopard walking by. I see a leopard walking by. It's not real. All these people do, they get naked. Their feet get full of fucking thorns because they don't fucking make shoes. You get dropped off. First thing I'm doing, you take off your clothes, which is stupid. I don't get it. But make some fucking shoes. Make some motherfucking shoes because your feet are everything. But here's the thing. All they do is they go and they get bit to shit by bugs. It's 14 days getting bit in your butthole by a fucking mosquito. And that shit gets nasty because I've seen some episodes where, because here's the thing. Guys got an outie, girls got an innie. It's like an open sore down there. Not to be graphic, but this one girl was like, oh my God. She started screaming, oh my God, something's crawled in there. That is horrifying to think about. This stuff, and there's some bugs down there too. And then just the thought of that some of these people hook up together. That is like some fly-ridden bacterial. You know, you ever see the elephants where they're constantly swatting themselves? That's what she must get, like a big palm leaf and constantly have to swat the flies away from it so we can get in there. Don't worry, Billy. Just get in there. Oh God. Yeah. That is a different, you gotta really love that woman. I love you. Did you know that the human body actually can produce cheese? It's true. Don't ask me why I know these things. But you can produce cheese in your gut. This is true. Google this shit. And I know you can probably guess it, but women can produce cheese in their private regions. Can't make this up, man. You know what it is, man? That's that when it gets a little yeasty, a little fucking ricotta down there. Got some ricotta going. I can't even read that. Yeah, true. So you run out of cheese. Let's say you're in the desert and you're starving. You got your lady with you. Hey, you have some dirty sex for a while. She got some ricotta cheese down there. You might survive. You just might survive. It's gross. Hey, but there's a meal down there waiting for you. you got to eat to live. You know, you got to eat to live. I don't know what else to tell you, man. It's a rough world out there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Boy. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody thinking about that submarine anymore? That submarine people? No. Then there's people are already coming out with the conspiracy theories. They're like, no one ever saw them go into the submarine. Were there actually people in there? Come on, man. Yes, people actually died. Not much of a cleanup, because it literally imploded. And they said it imploded like it wasn't even that far down. And they were probably still celebrating. And they're like, yay, the father and son. That's got to be sad. Here's the thing, man. People with money, I'm reaching out to you. Millionaires, talking to you. Talking to you, go zillionaires with money. Stop doing stupid shit, man. I get it. You can do it. You got it. You want to do it. But not weird shit. Okay, I understand there's people already got fucking trips paid for to Mars. Why? Why? You know that shit's a one-way trip. You don't even know if you'll get like 100 miles past Earth. That shit might blow up. And you paid like $5 million knowing nothing. That is some of the stupidest thinking and money spending I've ever heard of. And people are doing. Just like these jackasses. And I'm sorry, yeah, I call them jackasses. Because, come on, man. $250,000 to go into some fucking Hoboken Bobby Joe Gentry's fucking built it in the backyard from Home Depot submarine and untested. They tested a little bit, and one guy said, "No, don't go in there. This shit ain't ready." And fucking no one listened. The guy who built, of course, the guy who was collecting the money said, "Nah, put it in his pocket and said, it's ready to roll. Let's go. Come on." He already ran to the bank. Fucking cash that shit real quick. Fucking hatches on. Launch. What? That is the dumbest shit ever. You have no idea. No idea what's going to happen. 90% tragedy is going to happen. 90%. And you sit there, and these motherfuckers were only, I think, probably not. They speculated they weren't that deep at all. And then fucking water just started gushing in, and then shagoosh. Like, they were like probably going, "Oh my God, it's going to be so fun. Oh, Titanic." And here's the thing. Why the fuck do you want to go see the Titanic so bad? There's a fucking movie. There's documentaries where they have fucking film of it. Why is it going to be so much greater? You're still in a bubble. You still are getting the same fucking blurry ass quality underwater with fucking shit floating around. It's going to look exactly the same as you see it on fucking TV. You get a 4 HD motherfucker, and it's gonna look the same for $250,000 and death. That's what you got. You got $250,000 spent and death, instant death. Just that's the best part of it. You didn't feel shit. You literally didn't feel shit. You felt when the water started leaking in. You felt panic, and you hugged each other. And you did the whole Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. And that shit didn't work either. Motherfucker, this doesn't work either. That's all they get. It must have been a shit show of just kumbaya praise. I hope they prayed. I don't know what they... Oh, they did find the audio, which we'll never hear. We don't hear nothing. No matter what the government finds, we don't get to hear it. We don't get to see it. I've figured this out. I'm done waiting for Epstein, this and that. In fact, his little his madam, basically, what's her name, Maxwell, she just said, I'm going to release. I'm so fucking tired of I'm gonna. The I'm gonnas are fucking killing me. She said, I'm going to release 8 of the most prominent names who dealt with Epstein. I'm like, I'm not even going to get excited. I'm fucking not going to get excited until I see the names and exactly what they fucking did and proof. Because see, names, there's names. There's that fucking list they kept showing fucking forever. You know, this guy, that guy, this guy, you know, Spielberg hangs, you know, so-and-so, 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 so. And nobody cares. You know, I can write a list and say they all fucking put on Barney costumes and fucked Elvis in the ass, and people will believe it because I have a list, but then I have no proof. So here's the thing. Where was I getting at? Lists suck. So anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it all out. But I don't know. Don't do stupid shit with your rich ass money is the moral of that story. You little monkeys, you. Supreme Court, yeah. Covered that shit. Kamala Harris. Just imagine Kamala as the president. That is the goofiest woman I've ever seen speak as a presidential figurehead. It's weird. It's weird to me. I don't know. I like, the other night I was just sitting there and I was staring at her. I'm like, I'm going to stick my dick in her butthole. I don't know why I said it. I just started imagining if she was like, if she became president, just like deep Ozark South people just sitting around the TV, you know, the fucking like from Deliverance, just sitting around and going, I'm going to stick my dick in her butthole. Oh, Kamala. I don't know. That is a scary, they won't. Even the Democrats don't want anything to do with her because she is just fucking. You know anybody with birds as pets? I do not understand birds as. I fucking hate birds as pets. My last ex-wife, when we met, she said, I hope you like birds. And I said, I hope you like annulments. Because I don't get the whole birds as pets. The fucking, they shit everywhere and they chirp nonstop. What? I like to eat chickens and duck. Birds as pets is the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard. I don't even know I wrote this. It just aggravates me. I wrote it down. Birds as pets. I don't like it. That's what we should abolish. Not global warming. You know, here's what I wanted to say. And this will put everything in perspective. First of all, the LGBTQ, all that. Okay, you fight for your rights and all this and getting into sports and everything. Think about this. Caitlyn Jenner is trans. And I have the utmost respect for Caitlyn Jenner. And she is against every fucking thing that you guys are about. So what does that tell the left? What does that tell the LGBTQ? That your agenda is not about the rights and freedoms of the gay community. It's not. Because you have chants like, we're here, we're queer, we're here for your children. That's pure fucking evil. In every way imaginable. See, Caitlyn Jenner is for gay rights. And also for women's rights. And also for men's rights. but she's not for that bullshit. And that is a transgender person. So fucking think about that, left. Think about her stance. Not evil, not force-feeding children this bullshit. Caitlyn Jenner is the model citizen of what's right for the transgender community. Not those other fucking freaks, not the ones parading with their cock and balls out in front of kids. That's fucking horrific, pornographic, fucking shit in front of children. Think about that. Where are your fucking heads at, parents, to allow that to be okay? Where are your heads at? You are allowing that as okay. I have friends who are supporting this behavior. They don't say it. Maybe they don't even know it. But the fact that they support Joe Biden is good enough for me that they support that movement too. Because if they're not educated enough to know what's going on, then they're in the same fucking pool with all of them as far as I'm concerned. Like it, leave it, or love it. Because I don't give two fucks. My friends fall off because of my beliefs, whether it's my religious beliefs or my political beliefs. That's fine. I will stand my ground for my country and my God. There's no wavering me. This is truth. This is why I have this show. This is why I do it. And here's another thing for the left to think about. You say you pride yourselves on character. I'm going to end it here. You say you pride yourselves on good character, good moral high ground. Joe Biden has a granddaughter. I believe she's 4 years old. She's Hunter Biden's daughter. Yeah, did Hunter have her with a woman? She was in entertainment business. Sure. Is she a beautiful child longing for love of a family? Of course. Joe and Jill Biden, along with Hunter and everybody else in the Biden family, has nothing to do with this poor child. Doesn't send her cards on Christmas or her birthday. Doesn't invite her to the White House to tour or to the Easter egg hunt on the White House lawn with all the other children. She's not at Thanksgiving dinner with all the other grandkids laughing and playing as all the other Biden grandchildren do. Enjoying all the commodities and life's joy as a grandchild of a famous president of the United States would. No, instead, she hears stories, knows that that is her grandfather and her grandmother and her father, who fights in court, says he just can't pay that child support, as he's stealing money from companies. And you don't think that little girl cries herself at night wondering why doesn't my grandfather recognize me as his granddaughter? How come he doesn't love me? How come my father doesn't love me? How come my grandmother doesn't love me? How come they don't want anything to do with me? I see him playing out there with the other kids, laughing, smiling. So let me ask you, lovers of Joe and Jill, let me ask you, is that the kind of character Is that the kind of people that build America? Is that how you would turn your back on your grandchild? Your child? Ask yourself that. That's what you vote for. That's what you protect. That's what you shit on your friends for. A guy who won't even pick up the phone and call his granddaughter or invite her over to hang out. Send her a nice gift. Shit, he's got the money. He's embezzled enough. Buy her a fucking horse. No, nothing. She's probably better off because I'm pretty sure Joe's a pedophile. So maybe God is doing its work and keeping her away from the pedophile that I believe is Joe Biden. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a fuck. Hillary Clinton definitely is a pedophile. That is damn sure. But they all reap what they sow eventually. Oh, I want to give a shout out to my friends down at Canavine on Pioneer Road in Santa Rosa, California. Great dispensary. If you're in Santa Rosa, California, stop in at Canavine and get your medical marijuana needs. So everybody, I want to wish you guys a wonderful weekend. 4th of July is coming up. Be safe. Don't blow off your wiener. 4th of July used to be so fun here in Sonoma County. Now it sucks butthole because old people like to just whine and complain. And, of course, one lady's house burns down and everybody's got to freak out. Anyway, have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. And God bless you. Be good to each other. Peace out.